before we start, I just want to get a few things out of the way in case you weren't there for yesterday's stream. So I haven't been around because I recently got a new job. Yeah, so I'm still figuring out like the schedule for everything, like for how and when I'm gonna stream. So if there are any updates, I'll tell you. So, but for now, we'll stick to the schedule that I posted. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so I started that new job because it pays more, and like I want to save up for my master's degree. I recently decided I want to continue with my studies and stuff. So hopefully I can apply by like early next year. Yeah, so if I ever get monetized for streaming, like on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, any money that I earn from that will immediately be put into my savings for my master's degree. I'm still streaming on my laptop, which means I can't really download any other games. First of all, I don't have any other console, and I don't have the storage space for any other game on my laptop. I'm sorry. What else? Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't opened Genshin probably since I last streamed. Since the last stream, so it's taking a bit for me to update the game. I missed so much in Genshin. Like I missed the whole Arlecchino drop. I missed seeing Ito and Paimon sing, but I did see clips of it. I also missed the banners for my animal boys, but don't worry, I will always pull for my animal boys if they ever come back. What else? Since I'm still using a laptop, I don't think I can simulcast. What else? Maybe if I ever get enough money to, like, if I ever make it big enough, then I'm definitely upgrading my like setup and everything. But until then, any money that I do earn is gonna be focused on. Yeah, I'm gonna mostly put it into paying for my master's degree next year, hopefully. Yeah, so we got a lot to catch up on. How's it going? How you been? I hope you've all been swell. I'm still waiting for Genshin to update. Yeah, it's version 4.7 now. Damn. Feels like it's been so long. So, by the way, if you hear me like nibbling on some pistachios, do forgive me. I haven't had breakfast yet. This is considered breakfast for me. Yeah, so like I mentioned before, my schedule is gonna be kind of tight because I have a separate full-time paying job. But hopefully each stream lasts for like over an hour. At the most I can do is 2 hours. So yeah, I can stream Friday night after work, Saturday, Sunday mornings, because then in my time zone, Saturday, Sunday mornings, and then I can stream Monday night after work. Okay, hold on, let me just log in to Genshin because I haven't logged in a while. Okay. Yeah, I think we're ready. I wonder if you guys can hear anything. Hello? I think it's just the game. Hold on, I'll change the settings soon. I think I muted the game since last time I opened it. So, since I haven't like played in a while, I'm gonna prioritize the main storyline, the Archon quests. I know the latest one, like as you saw, as I'm sure you noticed, Dainsleif returns, and so does our sibling. So we will be doing that if that's available to us, and then and then if I'm done with that, I'll do story quests and world quests and everything. Yeah, I don't think with my current job and schedule I can play Genshin offline. So yeah, every time you see me stream it, that's gonna be the first time I've played Genshin since the last stream. So I've got a lot to catch up to. Yeah, I don't think I can even do dailies anymore. I'm excuse me. I'm just too busy. Uh, hold on. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did. 8 is fine. Okay. Now let me get some of these. Yee. Alright. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying? Let me just claim all of the stuff I missed. Okay. So they added new stuff, I guess. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, whose banner is up right now? Clorand, right? Clorand and Al Haytham. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not wishing for them. As usual, I'm just gonna wish for the animal characters. The animal boys. And girl. Okay, yes, please. Enable. Nope, wait, what did I do? I just meant enable as in I want to focus on... Yeah, I want to focus on the Arcane Quest. So yeah, let's go. Where am I going? Oh, all the way down here? Back to Sumeru. Let's go, Venti. Where? Up there? Catherine! Okay, changing to D-look because he has longer legs. Let's go. Catherine!
Perfect. It's you two.
Yes, it's
I have
us
a commission
two.
here that has your names written all over it.
Okay.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Good to know we're the only employees you have.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
You guys have classes of commissions? I mean, you guys have different level commissions?
The
I didn't know that.
Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system.
Yeah.
In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting.
Oh, is it just because, you know, one of our many friends commissioned it? Yeah. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm taking a pistachio and I'm eating it.
All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Is it my brother?
Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
Because the missing person is my brother.
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago.
Oh, so this isn't a recent one then.
It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers.
What other renowned adventurers do you have? Like, Stanley is a hoax. Cyrus is, I don't think I've ever seen Cyrus on a commission. You have Bennett and Fischl. I highly doubt those are the two adventurers you want to send on a missing persons case. So really, at the end of the day, Lumine really is the only option.
With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake,
Sumeru branch?
it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
I didn't know that the Sumeru branch had, you know, a performance that wasn't doing so well.
Well, that's us for sure.
Sure, come on, let's do this.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
We will,
If
Catherine,
it
don't
proves
worry.
to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
Let me guess. The missing person was last seen in a very dangerous domain.
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara village.
Oh,
They say one of their own villagers has gone missing.
okay.
But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name.
The fuck?
They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Ah, so I'm guessing if the commissioner doesn't even wasn't even close with the missing person, then I'd assume the person has been missing for a while already before someone noticed enough to like report it and do something about it. Okay.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
The missing person isn't from the village then.
If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Oh yeah, we do have like a canon in-world explanation for people forgetting other people. You know, could be a wanderer situation.
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission.
Oh, more than one
And
person.
judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them.
Okay, so more than one person reported them missing, and more than one person cared enough to actually commission the Adventurers Guild, which I'm assuming costs money.
Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
True.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Okay.
Alright
To
then,
Vimara
let's go.
Village.
I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
So am I. Let's go, Paimon. Okay, bedtime story. Vimara Village. Hello, missing person. Oh,
Village.
sorry.
Why don't we talk to some of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy?
Maybe I should pick up
If this
some
commission is really
stuff
as
on the way.
challenging as Catherine made it out
Because
to
like
be,
I haven't,
we're gonna need
I
to
don't
carry
really
out a
remember
very
what I do
detailed
or don't have.
investigation.
Sure, Paimon. Let's go. Let's do this. Hello. I'm here for
Hello
the
there.
missing person.
You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
I am here for the missing person.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts.
I wonder what kind of system or process the Adventurers Guild has for commissions that, you know, seemingly no one can complete. I know Catherine just said that, you know, if Lumine can't do this too, then she's gonna have the commissioner cancel it. But then does that mean that the Adventurers Guild has to pay them back, you know, for not being able to complete it? Or maybe the commissioner doesn't get a refund because it seems like they purposefully gave a commission that's like impossible to complete or something?
We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
Okay.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
Paimon, Catherine just said that they don't know his name, but they do know what he looks like, so give me the wanted poster.
I don't
I mean,
know.
the missing person's
I really
poster.
have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Okay then, so... yeah, anything else you can tell us, buddy?
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know?
Okay. So
We
he
just
lived
don't
here
know
for a
the
long time. You just
specifics.
don't know his name.
Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now.
So I'm guessing, since this is an Archon quest, I think maybe this is the Archon quest where Dainsleif shows up. Is this gonna be related to the tree?
At least that's what
Did
everyone
someone
in the
fuck with
village
the
seems
tree
to
again?
think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Did this person happen to go missing near a ley line or something?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand.
So you have a good impression of this guy, and you can't remember his name or any specifics about his life.
I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Of course. Everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
Yeah, could be that.
No,
No?
he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Well, if he lived in the village, then he must have a residence, right? Has anyone checked where he lived? I mean, did he leave any clues or something?
Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
Okay. Let's go then, Paimon. Good idea, Paimon. I missed you, Paimon. Not really, but sometimes. That way? Ooh. Oh, someone behind. Okay.
Here we go.
I don't wanna get wet. Okay, back to Longlegs. Hello, good sir. Hello.
Is that guests I hear?
Hi, Grandpa Amadea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Yes.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Sure. Just, don't get your hopes up. I know the Traveler is known for, achieving the impossible, but most of those impossible things don't involve a missing person's case.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
No, actually, we did find some missing miners in Zhongli's second Archon quest. I'm pretty sure there are other instances where the Traveler had to go look for missing people. You know what? Never mind. I retract my previous statement.
Of course, I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty.
You know what? If Grandpa Amadea was the only one who, commissioned the missing person's case, then it would make sense if he couldn't explain the person's appearance and making it harder for us to find him. But the thing is, a lot of people commissioned that. A lot of people reported him missing, so why doesn't anyone remember
still
then?
Living in the village, but somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
Ah, that's what lonely people do. Search for people who wouldn't mind having them around.
He would often take time
As
to
a lonely
visit
person,
the
I can relate.
elderly, or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say.
Ah, so do you have a picture of this swell guy, or...?
As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities. but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Hmm.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No
Yeah.
wonder his disappearance affected you all so much.
But not enough to the point where you can give me more information.
But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
Right, it's official, Watson. This has some ley line shit written all over it. Let's go look for one.
It's okay. There's no need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
We always do. You're not even gonna say bye. Just turn around and leave, okay?
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
I think this has to do with some ley line shit.
I think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name.
But remembers him enough to report him missing when they noticed that he wasn't around.
And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something. Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with?
So, this isn't like a Scaramouche turned wanderer situation? Huh. So someone just plopped fake memories into people's heads?
Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Maybe... maybe this is a trap set for us. You know, someone put these fake memories into the village people's heads, and then, you know, that caused them to go and commission the Adventurers Guild, and then when adventurers came in, like, the person who planted those memories didn't do anything because those aren't the adventurers that they were looking for. But now we're here, we could be the adventurers they're looking for. Smart plan, honestly. Yeah, that's what I thought. But this isn't like someone being erased from people's memories. This is someone being added to it, then?
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Yes.
You're here for the Vimara Village Commission?
Yes, that is us.
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission.
I wonder how often that happens, you know, where the Adventurers Guild cancels commissions. Is it
My
something
name
they're
is
known to
Atosa,
do?
By the way. I
Hello.
grew up here in Vimara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
We'll do our best, but if he never existed in the first place, then I cannot guarantee anything.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
Yeah, if he did exist, then he must have a house in the village, right? Somewhere, because they say he's a villager here.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
I wonder if he showed this place to other adventurers. Where are we going? Up here? Yo. Yep. Run. Sprint. Go, Master D-Look. Where are you? Oh, there.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories.
That's nice and all, but I thought this was a lead to find the missing person.
We used to always sit together.
The
under this
non-existent
tree
missing
and
person.
talk.
Oh.
Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been.
Huh. So if this person really never existed, and these memories were just, you know, planted into these people, it's very detailed. Because, like, the village elder remembers him as someone reliable. The sorry, the first person we talked to, I forgot his name, just remembers him as you know, just an all-around nice guy, and Atosa remembers him kind of like he'd been a friend. That's very specific.
I was actually adopted by the people of Vimara village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child.
Okay.
I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Ah, okay, maybe the people who have memories of him were just people who were lonely. And, well, these fake memories, maybe they could just have been a way for someone to ease people's loneliness by giving them like an imaginary friend or something.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all.
Understandable.
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Yeah, I'll choose family, because I'm pretty sure Lumin is thinking about her brother.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Yeah. Yeah, she misses her brother.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me.
So he's a family member and a friend who you can barely remember. Ooh, I see this. The little one. His clothes look... Okay. Okay, I think we're back. Hold on. Let me just
I
double
still
check.
have a lot to do at the guild. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Shush, Master Diluc. Okay, I don't know what happened, but it seems that I have to restart back here. And suddenly it's daytime.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yeah, I see this little boy. Okay, hold on. I'm just checking to make sure nothing else happened. Looks like the stream crashed again. Let me just check. I don't know if you can hear that, but someone's cutting grass outside. Sorry about that. Sorry if it bothers anyone. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're okay. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure when the stream got cut off, but where I left off, I figured that the person who's missing, this little boy, probably, is a Conrian ghost or something.
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much.
Okay, so I'm gonna like speed through this dialogue, okay?
I was actually adopted. I was surrounded by
You were
such
adopted.
good people and
Alone?
You, felt a little lonely, but then this guy,
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if
this
I
guy
might
came
want to
along and
confide in
treated you
others.
like a friend and family.
Really?
Lumin is remembering Ether.
Oh, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing, no matter what came my way, he was so fucked ever since he disappeared. No, none of those things.
Wow. Did he ever tell you anything about...
Ah, yeah. Okay,
He
I think this is
mostly
where I
just talked
left off.
about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well.
I guess if he was a Conrian, some of his like views and stuff would seem wild to people, you know? Like Conrians were known to be an advanced society, and also Conrians were known to not really care about the Archon. So maybe if Atosa talked about how much she loved Lord Kusanali or Rukadavata, then he'd be like, they're not all that. What are you talking about? Humans don't need gods. So yeah, that would probably sound wild to someone from Sumeru.
Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
Yeah, if he is a Conrian, then everyone he knows is most likely dead, including himself.
I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Understandable.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
Actually, your little, flashback to him up in the tree did help a bit.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk. Just like right now.
Okay.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Oh. So, when we first entered Sumeru was also, centered around dreams. And stuff. Dreams were a big theme, and, the people of Sumeru couldn't dream. So, maybe now that they could dream, it made them vulnerable to people planting false memories in their heads. So, maybe... Yeah, I wonder if the other villagers also remember seeing him during dusk only. And, that would make sense. Maybe they just had really vivid dreams of this one person that convinced them, that felt real enough that it convinced them that they know this missing person in real life too.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Yeah, this cannot be normal. Paimon is clueless. Yeah, see those two little guys up there?
Look at those hilly churls over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
One of those hilly churls could be your missing person! Oh.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
But what would their goal be, though? What's so important about Vimara village that they would go out of their way to plant false memories of a person that doesn't exist? Or maybe they're here because of that person? Maybe that the Conrian ghost child or whatever is someone that they're after? Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
I always am! I'm always ready.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
I've completely forgotten how to play Genshin, but this does feel right somehow. Okay, and you're dead. Oh, there's more!
The wind knows me.
My guiding stars! Stars!
Winter gliding time for takeoff.
Here. Any more? No? Okay.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
Okay, it seems like the mic doesn't pick up on the grass cutting outside. So, continuing.
It was no trouble.
So, yeah, what were they doing here, then?
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vimara village have been a lot more active lately.
Maybe it's not hilly churls, maybe it's hilly churl. As in singular, as in the singular person that you all reported missing.
They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight.
Oh, they attacked.
Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Understandable.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara Village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers.
I wonder if the villagers, like, told the previous adventurers that came here. Whoa. Sorry, my mic fell. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, okay, I wonder if the villagers told any of the previous adventurers about the hilichurl problem. Or maybe this hilichurl issue thing started up only recently. But I'd assume, you know, if my theory about this missing person being a Kandrian is correct, then the hilichurls maybe started acting up as soon as, you know, this guy went missing, probably. Oh.
Wait a second. The person... It's Dainsleif!
Dane! Hello! What were you doing? Hi!
It's you two.
Yes, it is us too.
Oh, a friend of yours?
More like a friend of a brother.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Yep, see you later, Atosa!
Bye-bye. I
Why do you always
missed
have to
the
pop up
way...
out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
I missed the way characters would just stop talking and then turn around stiffly and then walk away. That's such a Genshin thing.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter.
Hmm?
As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Okay.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Honestly, I didn't see the
Sure.
monsters he was fighting. Were you fighting
Hold on.
hilichurls?
Are you not here for the same purpose?
I don't think so.
No matter.
Maybe.
It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Yep.
The Abyss Order
There
is
always
most
is something
certainly planning
strange
something in
about
this area.
that.
Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilichurl activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive.
Mm-hmm.
I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is
Hey,
merely a
chill! excuse
byproduct
me.
of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Yeah, I figured. So current theory stands is the, you know, the supposed Conrian ghost is hanging around here, and the, you know, the Abyss Order heard about it and they came looking for him, so now the Conrian has to go into hiding, and that's when people reported him to be missing. Maybe.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
Yes, protect the village by killing Conrians. Again.
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Yeah, that's true. Also, it keeps us from, you know, unnecessarily killing more Condians.
And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you.
Says the person who just disappears every time we have more questions for you.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Sure. I wonder, for the villagers that vaguely remember what this person looked like,
So
do
that
they
was the
remember
commission
him
that
having
brought you here to
unusual
Vimara
pupils? Unusual irises? Unusual eyes?
Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Okay, so we told you why we're here. Why don't you start telling us more about why you're here?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Tell me! You said you weren't trying to hide anything from us, so just tell us.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
I don't know if I'd call this betrayal. I think either or like Lumine, the Abyss sibling just, you know, had a bunch of experiences that didn't involve the I guess traveler sibling, and yeah, they just went through some stuff without us around, and it's changed them from the person that we know.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened.
Because you won't tell me what really happened.
There's
You
still
and
hope
my
for
brother.
the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Yeah, I figured.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
Okay, so the sinner was a Kandrian, okay?
His name is Vedrfolnir,
Who?
the Visionary.
Vedrfolnir. Vedrfolnir. Okay, gotta get used to that name.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my
Oh,
kin, my older brother.
that means he's hot too?
Your brother?
Huh. I didn't know you also had a sibling that you are currently not on good terms with. Yeah, so what does he have to do with the fall of Khaenri'ah?
There were 5 of them, the 5 sinners of Khaenri'ah.
So you mean we gotta find more sinners? Is that it? Are we collecting them like Dragon Balls?
The wise Roptatir, the
Roptatir?
Visionary Vedrfolnir,
Gold also.
Gold Rhine-daughter, the foul Sertologi, and Rehir of Solnari, Rerir.
Okay, so this Rhina daughter is a bigger deal than we thought. Rhina daughter is also like one of the part of the witch coven thing with Alice, right? And they're also Albedo and Susbedo's creator. What the So we at least know Rhina daughter is still around. Or at least Alice hasn't really given any indication that Rhina daughter died, as far as I know. The Visionary, we only saw them in the Abyss siblings' memories, so we don't know if they're still around right now. Now, from what we've heard about Rhina daughter so far, Rhina daughter, however you say their name, I don't think they have anything to do with the Abyss. So maybe the Abyss was just something related to the Visionary. So then, what fucked up shit did the other 3 do?
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names.
Dane, you're glitching!
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Okay, calm down, Sasuke.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhine-daughter is the one who created Albedo.
Oh, Skirk's master.
Serology is Skirk's master.
So, child Grandmaster? Tartaglia's Grandmaster, I guess?
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedrfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Okay. So one of them, was in the actual Abyss. One of them created the Abyss Order. And another one was known for experimenting with life and, death, I guess. I mean, they basically created dragons and homunculus. Okay. So what fucked up shit did the other 2 do? Stone slates. Oh. The Visionary did that. How do you conclude that, Lumine? I mean, I know I haven't played Genshin in a while, but did they mention like a sinner creating the stone slates about Fontaine's sin? I guess. Hmm. Does that mean that the visionary Verder has something to do with how Fontainians first became human?
They were once people of great esteem in Canria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields.
So, does that mean you were jealous of your brother, or you looked up to him because of this?
6 of us.
Oh.
Together.
So you're considered one of them.
We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
The Vinster King. Okay, so if Dainsleif was one of them, I'm guessing Twilight Sword was his... The Twilight Sword was his, like, title, I guess?
Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
Okay.
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power.
Did you also get this power? I mean, I know like, him still being alive is explained as like a punishment.
Not one of them stood up in defense of their nation.
Oh.
Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
Yeah, I mean, I know he's not a fan of the Archons, so he's also not a fan of the people who didn't protect Conria. Okay, so does that mean that they're also immortal also as like a punishment for not being able to save Conria, the way that Dainsleif's immortality was explained? Like, that's what the Abyss siblings said, right? The first time we found them, that Dainsleif is the Twilight Sword who is being punished with immortality for not being able to protect Conria. Is that the same thing that happened to the other 5? So did the Abyss sibling come into contact with Dainsleif first, and then with the Visionary, or did he know both of them at the same time? Was Ether friends with all 6 of you?
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
So what's their motive, actually? What's their goal? Like, was their goal just to destroy Conria, but now they suddenly want to destroy the rest of the world, and that's why they just kept quiet for the past 500 years?
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
Sure. I have more questions, though. So if the 5 of them, plus you, were considered a big deal in Conria, do the Archons know about you guys? I know Alice at least knows about Rhinodaughter, and I'm guessing Venti maybe knows about Rhinodaughter too, because, like, they created Albedo and also the dragon on... I completely forgot the name of the place where there's always sheer cold and snow and ice. Yeah, that place. They also... So if the Archons know about it, the way Venti knows about gold, then did they ever not think it was sus that these 5 big shots didn't do anything to protect Conria, to protect their nation? And did the Archons just, let them live, or like left them alone because those 5 didn't get in the way of them destroying Conria for Celestia?
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
Yeah, so why are you here today?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate.
Okay.
It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
I mean, Osile did eventually get awakened, and well, we did drop a nuke on him after that. So, and they did end up making a new god with Scaramouche, but then we stopped Scaramouche, and now he's the Wanderer.
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment.
I'm guessing that was kind of like a plan B for them, or a side project, you know. Not necessarily the main goal, but something they could work on just in case the main goal didn't lead to anything, maybe?
The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward.
Okay. Actually, if these 5 aren't people like known to the Archons, does the Sarisa know about them? Like, does that mean that the Sarisa also considers the Abyss Order enemies, or does she not care what they're up to? And that's why they're, like, I haven't, or at least I don't remember any part of the story that mentions the Fitsui clashing with the Abyss Order. It's always been the Abyss Order against the Archons, or the Fitsui against the Archons. Or at least against our side, against us. But yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of the Abyss Order being against the Fitsui.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
I've completely forgotten what this Loom of Fate thing is, but I'm sure it's a big deal.
Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes?
Uh-huh.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
And I believe that the reason why the people of Vimara village allegedly remember a Conrian that they've allegedly never met is because the ley lines here are also unstable, right?
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
I figured.
Then our commission here in Vimara village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
Most likely. Uh-huh.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Alright,
Well,
Dane,
if we're
we'll see you
teaming up
tomorrow.
with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, maybe we could see exactly how many villagers remember this missing person. And to what capacity. I mean, what was their relationship with him? And maybe also see if anyone outside of Vimara village ever remembers meeting him. Morning. Transition. Paimon is so confused on why she's awake.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go.
Yeah,
find
it's
Dane.
Dane's fault
He's
that
got a lot
your
to do
brain
today.
juice is never enough. Where exactly?
Great place for a vacation.
Oh, up there.
Time to go.
Dainsleif.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
Since when is he not zoning out?
Did something happen?
Ooh, did you somehow get memories of this person who did or did not exist? And I'm guessing it makes sense why the traveler wasn't affected because, you know, not being someone from Teyvat and all that.
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Yeah, if they're Kandrian, then maybe Dainsleif recognizes them.
Oh,
We have no idea what this person looks like or what their name even is.
young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
Wait, are you the person in these people's memories? Or maybe it's your brother?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before.
Yeah, so I was right. So Dane also got those memories. Okay, makes sense why the traveler didn't get those memories because they can't be affected by I forgot the tree's name, but the tree where all the ley lines come from. And their memories can't be changed by the tree. But why? But did Paimon? Yeah, Paimon doesn't know what that person looks like, so Paimon wasn't affected. So why weren't you affected, Paimon? Paimon?
Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up.
Did these memories take place during the dusk? I mean, was the scene and the setting during sunset? Because in that case, then maybe you did get the same treatment, I guess, as the other villagers.
And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Okay, so it's not someone you recognize.
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then!
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
I wonder if this is the person who fucked with the tree. Because, as we know, someone fucked with the tree before Scaramouche, or Kusanagi. Like, and Rukkhadevata too, so, Okay, so... could this be the same person who, like, made the... who, like, made the Abyss sibling a part of Teyvat? Like, he's not considered a descendant, the Abyss sibling isn't considered a descender anymore, right? So, is this the person who did all of that?
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all.
We've reached this conclusion already, Paimon. Keep up.
But why would he do something like that?
Also, guys, I need to go very soon. So, yeah, once we get to a save point, I guess, to a checkpoint, then I'm gonna have to go. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't really stream for long. Because I got stuff to do. I'm sorry.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
That Paimon didn't get the dream, which means that Paimon isn't a part of Teyvat.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller.
Oh.
They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Maybe that was their way of trying to figure out where you kept it.
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part.
Okay.
Come with me. We must check whether the eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Yeah, this could be a trap. Yeah. I'm guessing he also figured out that it could be a trap too. Yeah, alright. I'm guessing you have a plan. Lead the way.
Of course.
Okay guys, I'm sorry but I have to leave it here. I have been summoned. Yeah, this was fun. It's been so long since I went back to Genshin. I missed this. So yeah, tomorrow we're playing Wuwa for the first time, Wuthering Waves. I can't wait for that. So yeah, I gotta go. I'm so sorry. I'll come back to Genshin next week. If nothing changes, then we'll keep to the schedule that I've already posted. So goodbye. Have a nice day and have good sweet dreams if you're going to sleep after this. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Bye.